Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the concept of property and defining property rights. So first of all, let's see what is a property. So property in wider meaning, we can say that it is related to the intangible, tangible assets or the money. So it can be legally enforced by the law, and also we can see that property is a legal ownership by an individual, a group of individuals, a government or a business group. So let's see the types of property rights. We have four major types of property rights: private property, public property, open access property, and the common property. Let's see what is a private property. It has a differentiation between a personal property. A personal property, which means that you are personally using it now, whereas private property, you have the legal ownership but you are not using directly. Comes to the public property, it has non-excludability and non-tribalness, and it is a state property. And the third one, it is open access property, and there is nobody owns the property. That is what we can call as the open access property. So everybody can use it, and this type of property is not managed by anybody and nobody controls access to it. And the final one, it is the common property. That is, it is a collective property. The joint owners will be there and they have the control over the property. And how do property rights affect externalities and the market failure? Now we come to the ill-defined property rights and the effects. There are four effects of ill-defined property rights. So before going to the effects, let's see what is ill-defined property rights. So this is the property which have no property rights. That means no legal ownership will be there. So the people have a tendency to perform this kind of things like opportunism, misuse of scarce resources, overuse of resources, and limited development. So let's see what is opportunism. So it may be encouraged with individuals or groups exploiting the resources which is available to them. And the second is misuse of scarce resources, and it is mainly affected by the moral hazard. The people won't think that it is their responsibility to keep or conserve the resources or preserve the resources, but at the same time they will think that it is the responsibility of the other people. The third one, it is the overuse of resources. Overuse, which means we can mainly see it is the depletion of the resources, and there is tragedy of commons also can be viewed in the overuse of resources. And the final one, it is limited development. According to Peruvian economist Hernando de Soto, lack of property rights is also associated with the constraints or the hindrances to the economic development. Then remedies, how you can overcome this kind of ill effects or ill-defined properties. So it's through the granting or extending property rights. The best example for this particular thing is that the National Rivers Authority, now part of the Environmental Agency, to check out the problems related to the over or the misutilization of the resources. Thank you.